Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited because this is my first collaboration with my sister-in-law, Rachel Bell Beauty. She is here on YouTube as well. I will link her channel down below in the description box. We are doing the Jaclyn Hill Ride or Die Makeup Challenge tag. Ride or Die makeup tag. Whatever she has it listed as, I'll list Jaclyn's video down here as well. She challenged all the beauty YouTubers across the board to do the Ride or Die makeup challenge. See what exactly are our favorite go-tos for each product of makeup, each product category, each, you know what I mean. Basically what the tag is we go through and we pick out one product from each category that we would say is our Ride or Die favorite, hands down go-to product. Some of these were a little hard for me, some were really easy, but I'm excited to do this in collaboration with my sister-in-law, and yeah, so let's just jump right in. I'm gonna try to go in order of how you would kind of put it on your face, so let's get started. I forgot one that's over here. So starting off with face primers, I have two that I use that I would say are my go-tos. For my pore area, that just right here on my nose and on my cheeks, I use the Benefit Porefessional Pore Filling Primer. I really just concentrate this right here. And then my Ride or Die, I have other primers that I really like, love the smell of, like the TooFaced Coconut Primer. Smells so good. But if I want my makeup to last all day, if I had to choose one to rebuy the rest of my life, it's gonna be this baby, because this is $5 and my makeup lasts all day. When I know I'm gonna have like a date night after work, so I gotta go through the whole day and then date night, this is the one I reach for because I feel like it keeps my makeup on for so long. So this, I mean, and for $5, this will be my probably forever repurchase. Smells like a dude, not coconut, but you know, we can work with it, that's okay. Next is foundation, and this is one that I've loved forever. I stopped using it the past few weeks because I'm like almost out of it and I haven't repurchased it yet. And I've recently just bought a new one that I'm really enjoying, but I didn't feel like it was right to put it in my Ride or Dies because I've only been using it for like a week. Gotta check, make sure my camera's still recording. So my favorite right now, Ride or Die, is the Makeup Forever HD Foundation Stick. I got this months and months ago. As you can see, it's like that's all that's left, and this is great. I'm wearing all of these products that I'm mentioning today is what I did to put my face on this morning. So I love this. It's great for my dry skin. It's so easy. This is the only foundation I really travel with. Goes on great with a beauty blender. Love this foundation. For concealer, this is somewhat of a new concealer for me, but I reach for it constantly. I've had it maybe a month, and look how much I've used, like you could see here. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser for Dark Circles. This is the illuminating one, and I love it. It just like brightens that under eye, and I use it, you know, in my other concealer places too. Sometimes I'll pair it with another concealer, but this is what I've been reaching for. It has this little sponge on the top, like, this is a good concealer. Really liking this. I kind of skipped. Oh no, I didn't. Now we're good. We're good. My Ride or Die loose setting powder is definitely the RCMA no color powder. I've had this for months. I use it daily, and you could see, I mean, I still have a ton of it left. This was 10 bucks. I don't know if the price has gone up since the demand is like, woo, everyone wants it, but this is my favorite loose setting powder. I use it to set my eyes. Since I'm dry, I'm trying to get away from setting my whole face with powder, but it's kind of hard to break that habit. So I'm just kind of working and not doing as much to see if I can kind of eliminate that dryness look, if you will. As far as pressed powders go, this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light, I like this for an all over kind of setting if I do want to set the face. It's just this light kind of iridescent skin finish, and it used to be a big dome, now it's flat, so I would say for a pressed powder, this is probably one of my favorites. Moving on to contour. I don't contour every day. I did contour today because I wanted to use all my favorite products. So I don't have like the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't have the Kat Von D. Like, I never bought one of those palettes because to me it seemed wasteful because I wouldn't use all the colors. So I went with the Kevyn Aucoin. This is a single contour shade, and it's in medium, and it's just this basic kind of gray toned contour shade. I contoured my nose today, and I don't know if I've ever contoured my nose. I was inspired by a YouTube tutorial I was watching this morning, and I think I contoured and it went a little crooked, so I think it looks like I have a crooked nose, but we're just rolling with it. Your girl doesn't contour on daily. Don't even think I do. I'm much too lazy for that. This next one is a little bit newer also, but I've fallen in love with it. I love this bronzer. I mentioned it in my last video, I think, or maybe my last couple videos. I used it in a tutorial. This is the Marc Jacobs bronzer. I just have the tiny gift with purchase one, but I think this is one I'm going to for sure repurchase. This is in 102 Tantric is the shade, and it's just this awesome bronzer shade. I think it goes so nicely with my pale skin. I reach for it almost daily. Like, I'm surprised I haven't hit pan yet. But this is a decent size sample. So this is my ride or die bronzer. I know I just got it, so you're probably thinking like, how could it be your ride or die? But as a girl who just recently got into bronzers, like really got into bronzers, I haven't been using a bronzer my whole life. Like, bronzers are like new territory for me here. So anywho, ride or die blush. This one was kind of tough because I have a ton of blushes, but I don't have one that I'm like, I adore this blush. But if I had to pick one to travel with, if I had to pick one that I got the most compliments, every time I wear this blush, people are like, what blush is that? Your face is glowing. And it's the Miliani. This is the Luminoso Baked Powder can't even talk. This is the Luminoso Baked Powder Blush, and it's just this kind of orangey coral shade. I have it on my cheeks today, and it just kind of gives you this luminous glow. And so if I had to go through all my blushes, this is the one I use all the time, and this is the one I would pick out to take with me if I travel. So I don't know if I would say ride or die, but this is a good one, so I really like this one. I like have my little box here. Was that it for face? Really? Okay. Just dump that on the floor and get my next little batch here. Alright, so for eyes, she did like favorite eyeshadow palette, and when I was watching Jaclyn Hill's first video, I was like, done, I know which one it is. It's my Stila in the Soul. Eyes are the window palette. This one here, I've talked about it, it's one of my favorites. But then I was like looking at my collection, I'm like, I don't hardly reach for this one anymore, and I think I use it so much. It is a beautiful palette. I love this one for sure, but if I'm gonna truly be honest, like what one do I use daily with any look? It goes with anything. It is my, gosh, that's so dirty. It's my Viseart Neutral Mattes palette, and so if you can see here, it's all matte shadows. I mean, you could see the indentations. I use this constantly. This pairs with so many other palettes or single shadows that I have, but this is one I reach for every day. I do like an all over shade here. Today, I'm wearing this one. I have this and this mixed in my crease. I have these two mixed in my outer corner, and I do a look with gray. You have a matte black in here that's super black, and then this white is intense for your inner corner and your brow bone highlight. So no matter what look I'm doing, I'm always reaching for this matte white, and people probably think it's a little too over the top. I used to do like a bright white shimmer powder as my highlight, but I've really been loving this white one. Now let me start off by saying this is an expensive palette. I bought it a long time ago, months ago, and I used it a couple times and I hated it. I'll be honest, I hated this. I never wanted to use it. I felt like it was such a waste of money, but I just kept it. And then about maybe 1 or 2 months ago, I pulled it out, and I have not put it down since. So I know they have other shades out there, other palettes of this. I don't know if I'll go and be interested in buying one of those, but this is a good palette. So I would say this is my ride or die. You can make looks just using this, or like I said, pair it with literally anything else you have. As far as single shadows go, she didn't mention single shadows, but I want to because these are single shadows that I use daily. I have one of them on my eye, just one eye. I have one of them on my eyes today. These are the L'Oreal Infallible shadows, and these are it's like a pressed pigment. and these are gorgeous. You've seen me mention them multiple times. So we have Ice Latte Amber Rush. This is like a white shade and a bronzy shade. But the one I'm wearing today, well, got a little price tag on it. It is this green, foresty green. I have on my eyes today. I have been loving this green. My goodness. It is so pigmented. I haven't even mentioned it in a haul or anything. But it's just this gorgeous forest green color. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautimous. Golden Sage. But yeah, so I just had to give a mention to those 3 shadows because really I usually do my eye look and I put one of those 3 on my lid. I love shimmer. I have a ton of single shadows from Buxom, but hands down these are the most pigmented, most used in my collection for sure. Moving on to eyeliner. It's kind of hard for me for eyeliner because I don't have a ride or die. For a long time I went without wearing eyeliner. Just wasn't worth the time it took to put it on, and I have not gone without eyeliner in like weeks now. I love having, even if it's just on my lid, I like doing my little wing. I don't know, it just like comes in stages, you know? But I really liked this one in my Ipsy bag. It was by Il Mesqua, and the only thing I didn't like was that it got all over my eyelashes. Like I would have to take, how many times did I say like? I would have to take a cotton pad with makeup remover and get it off my lashes because they would all clump together like this after I got the eyeliner on it. And so it was kind of annoying, but it was like so black and so precise, and I think that's what I loved about it. But I didn't want to pay $28 for an eyeliner. I got it in my Ipsy bag, it was great, but I'm not about that $28 eyeliner life. So I went to the drugstore and I was just looking around looking for something comparable. I really like the pen type eyeliners, and I got this one. It's also by L'Oreal. I'm like a L'Oreal promoter here. It's the Paris Carbon Black Telescopic Eyeliner. And it's just this little thing. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but it's this short little stick, which I find is so nice because you can easily grab it and you have a lot of control as you're drawing your eyeliner on your wing. And it comes to a super fine point tip here. And I'm really liking this. I've been using it for probably a week or 2 now. And since I don't have a ride or die eyeliner, I'm not into the gel pots anymore. They just get everywhere. They don't stay on me, no matter if they're waterproof or what. So this, I think, is the one I would bring to that desert island if I needed a nice little wing on my desert island. For mascaras, you probably already know this, but my ride or die is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. This is the original formula. I will not lie to you, this flakes all over the place. So I always have to top it with a waterproof mascara. My favorite one is the ScandalEyes Retro Glam. This is by Rimmel. And so I do layers of this and then I coat it with this and I do find that it keeps it from flaking. But there's something about this Hourglass one, and I just had to repurchase this. Ulta had 10 times the points on mascaras, and I was like, okay, well, that justifies buying a $20 mascara because you're getting 200 points for that. That's a lot of points. But it's like this hourglass shape, and I don't know what it is, but it just makes my lashes just, I mean, I love it. And it only works when you top it with a waterproof. So let me just lead with that. So my ride or die has to be these two together. They're like a team. And speaking of teams, my brows are also a team too. The Hourglass brow sculpting pencil. It's the only brow pencil you've ever seen me use. So pretty much a no-brainer. This is my favorite for my brows. I've never tried the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't know if I ever will because I like this one so much, but I always do top it with the Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel. So these are my little brow duo, and seriously, it's like this keeps your brows glued to your face. This keeps your brows like, what am I trying to say? This keeps your brows like glued down all day. They ain't going nowhere. I I didn't mention this before eyeshadows, but I probably should have. But this is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. I do use the Urban Decay one, the primer potion, all over the lid before I start my basics. I don't use this. This is what I put down before my single shadow shimmer. Like anything on my lid, I pat it with this and it just stays all day. So I love this. I don't even know if they sell it like this anymore. I think it's different packaging, but this has lasted over a year, probably getting to the point where it's not good. I don't like to waste, so I will be using it up. It's almost gone, but I still probably have a good few weeks left in it, and I use that every single day. Last but not least, let's talk lips, because I mean, I love my lips. So I'm gonna talk lipsticks and then liquid lipstick. My all-time favorite lipstick is this lipstick by Bite Beauty. It's comes in these little bullets. And I had another shade and I didn't like the way it sat on my lips, so I'm not saying every single shade of this is good, but this is in Verbena. We're gonna focus. This is in Verbena, and it's what I'm wearing on my lips today. It's just my perfect neutral. It looks orangey, I guess, in the light, but really it's not orange. It looks orange even in the tube. Don't believe what you see. It's a perfect, it's a neutrally reddish, brownish. I don't see any orange in person, so I don't know where the orange is coming from, but this is my favorite lipstick. So these are made with all natural ingredients. It's all food grade products, so I really like these. I would like to get more of these, but I've been addicted to buying my next product. And these are not offered in Sephora or Ulta. You have to get these online from a distributor. But it's called Lip Sense, and this is a liquid lipstick. I should have just put this one on for you, but basically it's a liquid lipstick. They have a trillion million different colors, which makes it hard for someone like me who wants them all. And you do 3 layers and then you put a gloss on top of it, and so it doesn't transfer whatsoever. Not a single smidge of transfer comes from these. Now on my lips, I don't have the all day wear. I'm probably not applying it right. She sent me the little video of how to do it properly, but that also involves not using other lip products, and I'm not quite ready to make that sacrifice yet. But from what they say, if you don't wear other lip products, like these work even better for you because you don't have those oils on your lips. There's a whole spiel about it, but these are awesome. These are $25 a piece. And like I said, I get it from a gal that I knew I get them from a gal I knew. Her name is Maggie. I can link her down below too, but I hate liquid lipsticks. I feel like they're so drying. I like gloss, but I hate transfer. My husband hates transfer. He hates it when I wear lipstick because it gets all over his lips when he kisses me. So these, literally the gloss will transfer, but no color ever. And you just reapply the gloss as much as you want. And these last a good, I mean, I could put it on before work at like 8:15, and by like maybe 3 in the afternoon, it's starting to like wear a little bit and I have to add another layer, but I can make it through the whole day just by touching up. So good. These are legit. I might even do like a full video on how to apply these just because I love them so much, but I don't sell them. My friend Maggie does, and I mean, they're good. Try them out. She has a good return policy, I think. Right? So that is it for my Ride or Die Makeup Challenge. Like I said, I'm doing this with my sister-in-law Rachel. I will post the link to I'll post the link to her video as well as the link to her channel in the description box below. Go check her out. She is so awesome at getting these videos out so fast. But go check out and see what her Ride or Die products are. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I'd love to have you on my channel, and I try to post new videos every weekend. I try. Sometimes it's hard. I'm working full time, you know. Not the filming part, because that's fun, because I just get to blab about makeup to a camera. But you guys are watching, right? But it's the editing that kind of just slows me down. But anyways, you guys, I will see you in my next video. Have a great rest of the day. And I don't have a catchphrase. Bye, guys. So I was putting away all my makeup and came across this little guy, all neglected and abandoned, waiting to be mentioned. It's the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. It's cooling and hydrating, and this is my favoriteest setting spray. I haven't tried too many. This is one of 3 or 4 that I've tried, but this one is by far my favorite. Anyways, just want to give a quick mention and see you next time.